ready? One more cool clip from Musicians on Couches Drinking Coffee. From the larger interview I did with Mark Farner, that incredible rock and roll icon, who was the driving force behind Grand Funk Railroad, as well as his new band, an American band. And you can go to his website, markfarner.com, and you can order the new DVDs with love from Chile, markfarner.com, and links to everything will be in the description, including links to the original full-length video, which runs about an hour, on Musicians on Couches Drinking Coffee with the great Mark Farner. And today, we've got a clip on Mark Farner talking about their great gig, Grand Funk's great gig, which took place on July 9th, 1971 at Shea Stadium. Shea Stadium, and by the way, Grand Funk holds the record for selling it out faster than anyone else. All right, enjoy the clip. Back to Shea Stadium.
Yeah.
Who brings that up? Who starts that idea, and how does that road kind of happen? That just seems incredible to you. And of course, I want to make sure I mention that you sold it out 72 hours faster than the Beatles did. So that needs to be said, which is an extreme accomplishment.
Well, it sold out actually in 71 hours. It took the Beatles 2 weeks. So quite a bit faster.
Yeah, quite a bit faster.
And Sid Bernstein, who was the promoter for that gig, had promoted some Grand Funk gigs. And he told Terry he wanted to put us at Shea Stadium and see if we could sell it out. And just before that, a few months before that, we had taken the big billboard out in Times Square. We rented this whole the whole city block was 3 faces of the guys in Grand Funk, and it was huge. And Mel and I went down there to see it one day, and we went, "Oh my God, that is us!" And so what happened? It was $50,000 a month. So the billboard workers went on strike, dude, and that thing stayed up an extra 4 months. Didn't cost us a penny.
Wow.
So that was really, really a stroke of God right there.
Right, yeah.
And so that didn't hurt the sales at Shea Stadium at all. In fact, you see these guys, here they are, they're coming to town. These guys that have been on that billboard for 5 months up there, they're coming to town. They had a lot of lead time, and it worked. And Sid Bernstein, what a great promoter he was.
So did you get a phone call that hey, you guys just sold it out? I mean, I'm just trying to, because I would be like, oh man, I would have a big head for at least about a month.
Yeah. It was, as soon as we found out that it had gone clean, we went, "Are you shitting me?" It was really a big deal for us. And when we flew into the stadium, we flew over it in a helicopter, landed in a parking lot where the limo was supposed to be, but there was no limo and no cell phones. So this guy runs down to the corner, uses a payphone on the corner, and in a couple of minutes, we had cop cars come into the parking lot. We get into the back of the cop cars, lights and sirens are going. They're taking us to Shea Stadium. So we get to Shea Stadium, and here's the limo that should have been out there at the parking lot. And so we get out of the cop cars, get in the limo, and pull into the stadium. We get out, and the fans went nuts. It was great, because when we went over the stadium in the chopper, Humble Pie was on second base on the stage, and that whole stadium, Glenn, was bouncing like this. I don't know if you've seen any of the videos that are out on that, but the evidence was, and the fire marshal almost shut the gig down because of the structural damage that could have occurred there. But they let it go on, and it's a It's gone now. Shea Stadium's gone, so we'll hold that record forever.
That's amen. Amen. Yeah, the American boys hold the record, not with the British boys.
That's right. And I wrote the songs for that set. Every song we played that night was songs that I wrote, except for "Gimme Shelter," and of course, and that was
Right. Well, what was your closer? What was your big closer there?
"Inside Looking Out."
Oh, all right. You know, I think I shared this with you when we were rehearsing in Pontiac for Remember the Child. That on drums, one of the very first pieces I learned in music was the guitar solo and Inside Looking Out, because the drum part was cha cha cha, and then now.
Yeah,
like my first intro. So I'm from New York. I was born in the Bronx and raised in Yonkers, and I came to Michigan later. But Grand Funk has been with me for a very, very long time.